The person who invented the plaster saw was truly a genius. Why does a well-sharpened plaster saw easily cut hard plaster without hurting our skin? We slowed down the camera 100 times to clearly see that the blade of the plaster saw is not rotating but constantly swinging back and forth. When they mark the blade at normal speed, they see that the saw moves back and forth only 3 millimeters. This kind of movement only carves through hard objects. In other words, let's test this with 2 different balloons, and you'll see. When the plaster saw is placed on a partially inflated balloon, the balloon vibrates with it. But when it's placed on a fully inflated balloon, the balloon bursts immediately. As you can see in the slow-motion footage, the balloon cannot stretch when the teeth of the saw blade touch its surface, and the balloon is cut like this. Our skin, like a partially inflated balloon, collapses on contact with the saw blade and swings back and forth with the blade. The plaster on the skin, on the other hand, which is harder, cannot collapse on contact with the saw blade and is scraped off during its back and forth movement. You can also see the plaster projected by the saw blade and the resulting debris through the slow-motion camera. This is why doctors are not hurt when they remove plaster, even when the saw blade comes into contact with the skin.